everyone. Welcome back to Speak Next English podcast. This is the place where learning English is easy, fun, and enjoyable. I'm Sophia, and I'm so happy to be here with you today.
Hello, Sophia. It's wonderful to see you again. And a very warm hello to all our wonderful listeners around the world. Whether you're listening from home, from work, or on your commute, we're so glad you're here.
Yes, it's always such a pleasure to connect with all of you. James, how are you doing today? You look a bit different than usual. Is everything okay?
Well, thank you for asking, Sophia. To be completely honest with you, I'm okay, but not great. I'm feeling a little tired today.
Oh no, tired? That's not good to hear. What's been happening? Has something specific been going on?
It's just been a really busy week, you know? A lot of pressure at work, a lot of deadlines, and at home there are so many things to do as well.
I understand. It sounds like you've been juggling a lot of responsibilities.
Exactly. My schedule has been completely packed. Every day feels like a race. Life feels like it's moving very, very fast right now, and I can barely keep up.
I completely understand that feeling. When life gets very busy or very difficult, we all feel that way sometimes. That sense of being overwhelmed.
Yes, that's the perfect word. Overwhelmed. It feels like chaos, like everything is happening at the same time and I can't control any of it.
Chaos. That's actually a great word to describe it. When everything is moving too fast, when things feel confusing and out of control, that's chaos.
That's exactly how I feel right now. Like I'm standing in the middle of a storm and I don't know which way to turn.
You know what, James? I think this is actually a perfect topic for us to discuss today. What you're feeling right now.
Really? You think we should talk about this?
Yes, I think we should talk about what to do when life is difficult, how to handle those chaotic times that we all experience.
That's actually a really good idea because I'm sure I'm not the only person feeling this way.
You're absolutely not. Everyone goes through difficult periods in their life, times when everything feels hard, times when you feel stressed or anxious or tired.
So we should talk about how to find calm when things feel hard, how to cope with difficult times.
Exactly. How to navigate through the chaos and come out stronger on the other side.
I love that topic. This is such an important conversation. I think a lot of our listeners probably feel this way sometimes too, maybe right now even.
Absolutely. We all have bad days. We all have bad weeks, sometimes even bad months. It's a normal part of being human.
So let's talk about it openly and honestly. Let's share some helpful ideas and strategies.
Yes, I'm ready for this conversation. This is going to be really meaningful.
Me too. But wait, Sophia, before we dive into this big, important discussion, we have a small favor to ask our listeners.
Yes, we do. This will only take a moment, but it's really important for us.
If you're listening right now and you're enjoying our podcast, if you're finding value in what we share, please take just 1 second to click the subscribe button.
Yes, please subscribe to Speak Next English podcast channel. When you subscribe, you'll get notifications whenever we release a new episode.
That way you won't miss any of our lessons, you won't miss any of our conversations, you'll always be up to date with our latest content.
And subscribing really helps us grow our channel. It helps us reach more people who want to learn English just like you.
And if you can, please give this episode a like. Give us a thumbs up. It's just 1 click, but it makes such a big difference for us.
That like button tells us that you appreciate our work. It shows us that we're helping you. It motivates us to keep creating more content.
And one more thing. If you know someone who might benefit from this episode, someone who's going through a difficult time, please share it with them.
Yes, share it with your friends, your family members, your colleagues at work or your classmates, anyone who's learning English or anyone who needs encouragement right now.
When you share our podcast, it helps us create more episodes for you. It helps us grow our community of English learners.
We truly appreciate your support so much. Every subscribe, every like, every share means the world to us. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
All right, Sophia, I'm ready now. Let's talk about difficult times. Let's talk about chaos and stress and how to deal with it all.
Okay, so James, let me start by saying this. Sometimes we have a bad day, just one day where everything goes wrong.
Yes, I know those days well. When you wake up late, spill coffee on your shirt, miss the bus, everything.
Exactly. But sometimes it's not just one bad day. Sometimes we have a bad week or even a bad month, an extended period where things feel hard.
And during those times, we feel all kinds of negative emotions. We feel sad, we feel worried, we feel stressed out and anxious.
Yes, and sometimes we feel angry or frustrated. Sometimes we feel hopeless, like things will never get better.
Those are really heavy feelings to carry around. They weigh us down.
They do, but here's what's really, really important for everyone to remember, and I want all our listeners to hear this clearly.
What is it?
These difficult times are a natural part of life. They're not a sign that something is wrong with you. They're not a sign that you failed.
That's such an important point to make. Sometimes when we're struggling, we think we're the only ones. We think everyone else has it all figured out.
But that's not true at all. Everyone, and I mean everyone, goes through hard times. Rich people, poor people, young people, old people, famous people, regular people.
So you're not alone in your struggle. Your feelings are valid. Your experience is shared by millions of other people around the world.
Exactly right. We're all in this together. We're all human beings trying our best.
That's comforting to know. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone can make the burden feel a little lighter.
It really can. So, James, when you feel this way, when you're stressed or overwhelmed or exhausted, what's the very first thing you do? What's your instinct?
Oh, honestly, my very first instinct is to stay in bed and hide under the covers. Just shut out the world completely.
Me too. I just want to pull the blanket over my head, turn off my phone, and pretend the world doesn't exist for a while.
Right? It feels like if I just hide, maybe the problems will go away. Maybe I can escape from everything.
But we both know that doesn't actually help the situation, does it?
No, unfortunately, it doesn't. The problems are still there when we come out from under the blanket. They don't magically disappear.
So, what do you do instead? What actually helps?
Well, what I try to do is find a quiet moment, a peaceful moment where I can think clearly.
Quiet. That's interesting. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Sure. So instead of hiding or running away, I try to be very still and peaceful. I find 5 minutes in my day. Just 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes? That's not very long.
No, it's not, but 5 minutes is enough. I sit down in a comfortable place, maybe in my bedroom or on my balcony, and I pray.
You pray? That's a really wonderful idea. Prayer can be incredibly powerful.
For me personally, it helps so much. Prayer is my way of connecting with something bigger than myself.
Can you tell us more about what that's like? What happens when you pray?
When I pray, I can talk about all my problems. I can share all my worries and fears. I talk to God about everything that's troubling me, everything that's weighing on my heart.
So it's like having a conversation, like talking to someone who's listening.
Yes, exactly like that. I don't keep everything bottled up inside. I express it all. I say, God, I'm struggling right now. I'm tired. I'm worried about this. I'm afraid of that.
I think that's beautiful. It makes you feel like you're not alone with your problems, doesn't it?
That's exactly it. When I pray, I feel like someone is listening. Someone cares about what I'm going through. I'm not carrying this burden all by myself.
That sense of connection must be very comforting.
It really is. I have faith. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I feel deeply that He can give me strength when I'm feeling weak.
Strength. That's a very important word. Can you explain what you mean by strength?
Strength means the power to keep going, the energy to keep moving forward even when things are hard, the courage to face another day.
So when you feel weak, tired, or defeated, your faith gives you that strength. It lifts you up.
Yes, that's exactly what it does. When I feel like I can't go on, when I feel like giving up, my faith gives me the power to take one more step.
That's really powerful, and it helps you remember something important too, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
It helps you remember that the hard times don't last forever, that this difficult period is temporary.
Oh yes, absolutely. That's one of the most important things my faith teaches me. Nothing stays the same forever. Everything changes. Everything passes.
This pain you're feeling today, it won't last forever. This stress you're experiencing, it's temporary. Better days are coming.
Exactly. The sun will rise again. A new season will come. Things will get better.
There's a beautiful saying that I love. It comes from the Bible. It says this: weeping may endure for a night.
Oh, yes, I know that verse. But joy comes in the morning.
Yes, that's it exactly. I love that saying so much. It gives me so much hope when I'm feeling down and discouraged.
Me too. It's such a powerful message, such a beautiful promise.
Can you explain what it means for our listeners who might not be familiar with it?
Of course, it means that this bad feeling, this sadness, this difficulty you're experiencing right now is like the nighttime. It's dark, it's scary, it's uncomfortable.
The night can feel very long when you're suffering. It can feel like it will never end.
That's true, but the saying reminds us that night doesn't last forever. Eventually, the sun comes up, morning arrives.
And morning represents what? Hope? Happiness?
Yes, morning represents joy. It represents new beginnings. It represents better times ahead. Relief, peace, happiness.
So even though you're suffering now, even though the night is dark and long, you can trust that morning is coming. The darkness will end.
Exactly right. You just need to hold on. You need to be patient and wait for the dawn.
We need to be strong and wait for the morning. Wait for better times to come.
Be strong. You know, Sophia, that's another phrase that people say all the time. Be strong. Stay strong. You have to be strong.
Yes, people do say that a lot, but it's easy to say and sometimes hard to actually do, isn't it?
It really is. When someone says, be strong, to me, sometimes I think, what does that even mean? How do I do that?
Right. It sounds simple, but what does being strong really mean in practical terms?
Exactly. Does it mean we should never cry? Does it mean we should hide our feelings and pretend everything is fine?
Oh no, I don't think that's what it means at all. I think crying is perfectly okay. In fact, crying is good sometimes. It's healthy.
I completely agree with you. Crying is a natural human emotion. It's a release. It's how our body processes pain and sadness.
Exactly. Crying lets the sad feelings out. It's like opening a valve to release pressure. If you keep everything bottled up inside, it's not healthy.
So being strong doesn't mean being emotionless or pretending we're fine when we're not.
No, definitely not. So what does it mean then? How would you define being strong?
For me personally, being strong means just doing the next small thing. Just taking one tiny step forward, even when you don't feel like it.
The next small thing. I really like that definition. Can you explain more about what you mean?
Sure. So when life feels like chaos, when everything is overwhelming, we can't fix everything at once. That's impossible. The problems feel too big.
Yes, they do. When you look at all your problems together, it feels like climbing a huge mountain. It feels completely impossible.
Exactly. So what do? We get paralyzed. We freeze. We don't do anything because we don't know where to start.
That happens to me too. I look at everything I need to do and I just feel overwhelmed, so I end up doing nothing.
Right. So here's the solution. Instead of looking at the huge mountain, instead of looking at all your problems at once, just look at the next small step.
Don't think about the whole journey, just think about the very next step right in front of you.
Yes, that's exactly it. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about next week. Just focus on right now. What's the next small thing you can do?
Can you give me a specific example? What does a small step look like in real life?
Of course. Here's a very simple example. Let's say you're feeling really depressed. You don't want to get out of bed. Everything feels too hard.
Okay, I can imagine that feeling. I've been there before.
So what's step one? Just get out of bed. That's all. Don't think about your whole day. Don't think about all the things you need to do. Just swing your legs over the side of the bed and stand up.
Just that one action, that's the goal?
Yes, if you can do that, if you can just get out of bed, that's success. That's progress. Good job, you did it.
Okay, so I got out of bed. Now what?
Now step two, brush your teeth. Go to the bathroom and brush your teeth. That's it. That's your only goal right now.
Okay, I can do that. That doesn't sound too hard.
Right? These are very, very small things, very basic, simple things. But that's the point.
I see. So we break down our day into tiny, manageable tasks instead of looking at everything at once.
Exactly. Make 1 cup of tea, that's a task. Drink 1 glass of water, that's a task. Take a shower, that's a task.
So we focus on one simple thing at a time instead of trying to do everything.
Yes, and here's what happens. When you complete one small thing, even something as simple as brushing your teeth, you feel a little bit better about yourself.
Really? Such a small action can make a difference?
It really can because you accomplished something. You took action. You moved forward, even if just a tiny bit.
That makes sense. It's better than lying in bed doing nothing. At least you're doing something.
Exactly. You're not trying to fix the whole world. You're not solving all your problems at once. You're just moving forward one tiny step at a time.
I really like that approach. It makes the chaos feel smaller and more manageable, less scary.
That's exactly the idea. When you break a big problem into small pieces, each piece feels easier to handle.
It's like eating a meal. You don't try to eat everything in one bite. You take small bites, one at a time.
That's a perfect analogy. One bite at a time, one step at a time.
So, what else helps you when you're going through difficult times, James? What other strategies do you use?
Something that is extremely important to me is people, my friends and my family, human connection and relationships.
Oh, yes, I agree 100%. People are so important. We need each other.
We really do. Humans are social creatures. We're not meant to go through life alone.
But here's what's interesting. Here's what I notice about myself. When I feel sad or overwhelmed, my first instinct is actually to be alone.
Really? You want to isolate yourself?
Yes, I want to withdraw from everyone. I don't want to see people. I don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to be by myself.
I do exactly the same thing. When I'm struggling, I pull away from people. I cancel plans. I don't answer my phone.
But you know what? That's probably the worst idea we could possibly have.
It really is. When we're struggling, that's when we need people the most. That's when we need connection and support.
So even though our instinct is to isolate, we should do the opposite. We should reach out to people.
Exactly right. We shouldn't isolate ourselves. We need to connect with people even more when we're going through hard times.
So what should we do instead? How do we connect with people when we're feeling down?
It's actually quite simple. Call your friend. Pick up the phone right now and call someone you care about.
Just like that? Just call them?
Yes, call your mother or your father. Call your sister or your brother. Call your best friend. Call someone who cares about you.
What if they're busy? What if they don't have time to talk?
Most people will make time if you need them, and if they're truly busy, they'll call you back later. But usually, people are happy to hear from you.
That's true. I'm always happy when my friends call me. Even if I'm busy, I'm glad they reached out.
Exactly. Or here's another idea. Meet someone for coffee. Face-to-face interaction can be really healing and powerful.
Coffee. Coffee is always a good idea, isn't it? Coffee makes everything better.
It really does. But let me be clear, the coffee itself isn't the important part. The talking is what matters. The conversation is what heals.
Right. It's about being physically present with another human being, looking them in the eye, hearing their voice.
Yes, that face-to-face connection is so valuable. It's different from texting or messaging online.
So when we meet for coffee, what do we talk about? Do we have to talk about our problems?
That's a great question. You can talk about the problem if you want to. If you need to vent, if you need advice, go ahead and share what you're going through.
But we don't have to talk about heavy things if we don't want to.
No, not at all. You can talk about anything else. Talk about a movie you watched recently. Talk about a book you're reading. Talk about the weather or what's happening in the news.
Sometimes you just need to laugh with someone. Sometimes you need a break from thinking about your problems.
Exactly. Laughter is so healing. It's like medicine for the soul.
Oh, laughing is the best medicine. That's actually a famous saying in English, and it's so true.
It really is true.
When you laugh with a friend, when you have a good belly laugh, the whole world feels lighter and brighter.
Your problems are still there, but somehow they don't feel quite as heavy anymore.
Yes, laughter gives you perspective. It reminds you that there's still joy in the world. There are still good moments.
So, my advice is this: call your funny friend. You know the one, the friend who always makes you laugh.
Yes, everyone has that one friend who's hilarious. Call that person.
And have dinner with your family. Sit around the table together, share a meal, talk about your day.
Or play a board game together, do a puzzle, watch a movie. Just spend time together.
These good moments with people, they give us energy, don't they? They refill our emotional tank.
Absolutely. They give us strength to face the hard things in life. They remind us why we keep going.
When you're with people who love you, who care about you, you feel supported, you feel less alone.
That's the power of human connection. We're stronger together than we are alone.
So here's the lesson, everyone. Don't be alone in the chaos. Don't isolate yourself when things get hard.
Reach out to your people. Find your support system. Let them help you.
And find the small joys too. Look for the good things.
The small joys? I'm not sure I understand. What do you mean by that, Sophia?
It's a little bit like the small steps we talked about earlier. In a difficult day, in a difficult week, we must actively look for good things.
Look for them? You mean we have to search for them? They don't just appear?
Exactly. We have to make an effort to find them because your brain naturally focuses on all the bad things.
That's so true. Our minds are like magnets for negativity. We see all the problems, all the stress, all the chaos.
Right. The problems are very loud. They're screaming at us. They demand all our attention.
So the bad things are easy to see, but what about the good things?
The good things are often quiet and small. They're easy to miss if we're not paying attention.
So we have to deliberately look for them. We have to train ourselves to notice them.
Yes, that's exactly right. We must make an effort to find the small, quiet good things in our day.
Okay, so give me some examples. What are some small joys? What should I be looking for?
Like the coffee we're drinking right now. This is really good coffee. That's a small joy.
The coffee? That seems so simple, so ordinary.
But that's the point. Small joys are often simple and ordinary, but they're still good. This coffee tastes delicious. It's warm. It's comforting. That's worth noticing and appreciating.
Okay, I see what you mean. So the coffee is a small joy. What else?
The sun is shining today. Look out the window. It's a beautiful day. That's a small joy.
The weather? Really?
Yes, the weather affects our mood so much. A sunny day can lift our spirits. It's worth noticing and being grateful for.
Okay, I have one. I heard a really good song on the radio this morning, a song I love. It made me smile and sing along.
Yes, perfect example. Music. Music is a fantastic tool for changing your mood and lifting your spirits.
It really is. A good song can completely change how you feel in just 3 minutes.
That's so true. A happy, upbeat song can give you energy. It can make you want to dance.
Or a beautiful, calm song can relax you. It can soothe your anxiety and make you feel peaceful.
So, music is definitely a small joy worth seeking out. When you're feeling down, put on your favorite song.
What other small joys can we find in our day?
A good conversation with a stranger. A smile from someone on the street. A kind word from a coworker.
Finding a parking spot easily. Green lights all the way to work. Your favorite food for lunch.
A funny video that makes you laugh. A beautiful flower you see on your walk. A comfortable chair to sit in.
These really are small things, but you're right, they are joys, they are good moments.
When we find these small good things, when we notice them and appreciate them, it helps our hearts.
How does it help? What's the effect?
It reminds us that life is not all bad. Even in the midst of chaos, even when things are really hard, there are still good things. There's still beauty. There's still joy.
So it gives us balance, it gives us perspective.
Exactly. Yes, you have problems. Yes, life is difficult right now. But look, here's something good. Here's a small bright spot in your day.
I think I'm starting to understand. It's about gratitude, isn't it? Being thankful for the small things.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Gratitude is so powerful. When we're grateful, when we appreciate what we have, our whole outlook changes.
So today, my small joys are my coffee, this meaningful conversation with you, and I have a delicious chocolate cookie in my bag that I'm saving for later.
A cookie is a big joy. That's a great one. I love cookies.
Cookies always make things better. They're like little circles of happiness.
Okay, James, this is all wonderful advice. We've talked about faith, small steps, connecting with people, and finding small joys. But I have another question now, a different topic.
Sure, go ahead and ask. What's on your mind?
Sometimes the difficult thing, the chaos, the overwhelming feeling, it's not about life in general. It's specifically about learning English.
Oh, yes, that's such a good point. Learning a new language can be really, really challenging and frustrating.
Exactly. Some days I sit down to study English and I just don't want to do it. I feel tired just thinking about it.
What makes you feel that way? What's difficult about it?
The grammar feels too complicated. There are so many rules and exceptions. I don't understand why things work the way they do.
Grammar can definitely be confusing. English has a lot of irregular patterns.
And then there are all these new words I need to learn. Vocabulary. So many words. I feel like I'll never know them all.
There are a lot of words in English, it's true, and they all have different meanings, different uses.
And then when I try to speak, I make so many mistakes. I forget words, I use the wrong grammar. I feel embarrassed.
Yes, I understand that feeling very well. Making mistakes in front of others can feel uncomfortable. You feel self-conscious.
So some days I just feel stuck. I feel like I'm not making any progress at all. Like I'm studying and studying, but not getting any better.
That's such a frustrating feeling. You're putting in the effort, but you don't see the results.
And then I start thinking, maybe I'm just not good at languages. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe I should just give up.
I think every single English learner feels this way at some point. It's completely normal to feel frustrated and discouraged.
Really? Everyone feels this way?
Everyone, even people who are now fluent in English, went through periods where they wanted to quit.
That's actually comforting to know. So I'm not alone in feeling this way.
Not at all. You're part of a huge community of learners who all understand exactly what you're going through.
So my question is, can we use the same tips we talked about earlier? Can they help with learning English too?
Yes, I think we definitely can. Let's go through them one by one and see how they apply to English learning.
Great, let's start. What was the first tip we talked about?
The first one was about faith and hope, about remembering that joy comes in the morning.
Okay, so how does that apply to learning English?
Well, what is the joy in the morning for learning English? What are we hoping for? What are we waiting for?
I think it's our reason for learning, our goal, our purpose, why we started this journey in the first place.
Ah, yes, exactly. Why did you start learning English? What made you decide to do this?
For me, it's because I want to get a better job. I want more career opportunities.
That's a great reason. English opens up so many job possibilities. It can help you advance in your career.
What about other people? What are other reasons people learn English?
Some people learn English because they want to travel. They want to visit different countries and communicate with people everywhere.
Oh, yes, travel is a wonderful reason. English is spoken in so many countries around the world.
Some people want to study abroad. They want to attend a university in an English-speaking country.
Or maybe they want to watch movies and TV shows in English without subtitles. They want to understand the original language.
Haha, that's actually a really great goal. I remember when I first understood a whole movie in English without subtitles. I felt so proud.
That must have been such an amazing feeling, a real milestone.
It was. So my point is this. Everyone has a reason for learning English. Everyone has a goal, a dream, a purpose.
And when the studying becomes difficult, when we want to quit, we need to remember that reason. We need to remember why we started.
Yes, remember the morning. Remember the joy that's coming. Remember the better job, the amazing travels, the movies you'll understand, the people you'll connect with.
So, when I'm struggling with a difficult grammar concept, I should think, this hard work now is helping me reach my goal.
Exactly. The difficulty you're experiencing today is temporary. It's like the night, but the morning is coming. The joy is coming.
I really like that perspective. It reminds me that my goal is still there, waiting for me. I just need to keep going.
That's your hope. That's what keeps you motivated. You're working towards something wonderful.
Okay, what about the second tip? What was that one?
The second tip was about small steps, taking tiny actions instead of trying to do everything at once.
And how does that apply to learning English?
Oh, this is probably the most important tip for learning English. This is crucial.
Really? The most important one?
Yes, because here's the truth. You cannot learn English in one day. It's completely impossible.
Of course not. That would be ridiculous.
You can't even learn English in 1 week or 1 month. Language learning takes time. It's a long journey.
So trying to learn everything at once would be like chaos.
Exactly. If you try to learn everything at once, you'll feel overwhelmed. You'll feel like it's impossible. You'll want to give up.
So what should we do instead?
Just do one small thing each day. Focus on one tiny aspect of English. Don't try to master everything.
Can you give me specific examples? What does a small step look like for English learning?
Sure, here's one. Learn just one new word today. Not 10 words, not 20 words, just one single word.
Just one word? That seems so small, though. Will I really make progress if I only learn one word?
Yes, absolutely. Think about it this way. If you learn one new word every single day for a year, how many words will you know?
Let me calculate. One word per day for 365 days. That's 365 new words in 1 year.
Exactly. 365 words is a lot. That's a huge vocabulary improvement. And you did it by just learning one word at a time.
Wow, I never thought about it that way. Small steps really do add up over time.
They really do. Here's another small step. Listen to one English song. Just one song that you enjoy.
And I should try to understand the lyrics, try to catch the words?
You can, or you can just listen and enjoy it. Let the English sounds enter your ears. Let yourself get familiar with the rhythm and pronunciation.
That sounds much more relaxing than sitting with a textbook for hours.
Exactly. Learning doesn't always have to feel like hard work. Sometimes it can be enjoyable and fun.
What other small steps can we take?
Study for just 20 minutes. Set a timer on your phone. Study focused and concentrated for 20 minutes, then stop.
Only 20 minutes? Not 3 hours?
No, not 3 hours. That's too much. Your brain gets tired. You lose focus. The quality of your learning decreases.
So it's better to study for a short time, but do it every day.
Yes, 20 focused minutes every single day is much better than 3 exhausting hours once a week.
Because consistency is more important than intensity.
Exactly right. Small steps every single day. That's the secret to language learning success.
I feel like this takes so much pressure off me. I don't have to do everything, I just have to do one small thing.
That's the idea. One small step today, another small step tomorrow, and slowly, gradually, you're climbing that mountain.
Small step plus small step plus small step equals big results later.
Perfect summary. You've got it completely.
Okay, what about the third tip about talking to people and not isolating yourself?
Oh, this is crucial for language learning. Don't learn English alone.
What do you mean? A lot of people study English by themselves at home with books and apps.
Yes, self-study is important. You need that. But you also need human interaction. You need to practice with real people.
Why is that so important?
Because language is fundamentally about communication. It's about connecting with other human beings.
So I need to actually speak English with people, not just read and write alone.
Exactly. You need to practice speaking. You need to have conversations. You need to use the language in real situations.
But that's scary. What if I make mistakes? What if people don't understand me?
Making mistakes is completely okay. In fact, making mistakes is how we learn. Every mistake teaches you something.
So I shouldn't be a friend of mistakes?
No, mistakes are your friends. They show you what you need to improve. They're valuable learning opportunities.
Okay, so how do I find people to practice with?
Find a friend who's also learning English, someone at your level or maybe slightly higher. You can be study partners.
And we practice together. We speak English with each other.
Yes, you can meet once a week for coffee and speak only in English. You help each other. You correct each other's mistakes gently.
That sounds nice. What if I don't have a friend who's learning English?
Join a conversation group. Many cities have English conversation clubs. Look online or check community centers.
Oh, yes, I've heard of those. People meet to practice speaking English together.
Exactly. Or you can find online communities. There are many websites and apps where language learners connect and practice with each other.
So I can practice with people from all over the world?
Yes, you could practice with someone in Brazil, someone in Japan, someone in France. The internet makes it so easy to connect.
And practicing with people makes learning more fun, doesn't it?
It does. You can laugh at your mistakes together. You can share funny stories. You can encourage each other when things get difficult.
It's much more enjoyable than studying alone in your room with a boring textbook.
Exactly. Learning with people gives you energy and motivation. You feel like you're part of a community.
You don't feel alone in your struggle anymore.
Right. You realize that other people are going through the same challenges. You're all learning together.
What about the fourth tip about finding small joys?
This applies to English learning too. You need to find joy in the learning process itself.
Joy in the process? What does that mean?
It means you should look for the fun parts of learning English. Look for the moments that make you smile or feel excited.
Can you give me examples?
Sure, when you learn a new word, there's a little moment of joy. Oh, now I know what this word means. Now I can use it.
That is a good feeling, like solving a little puzzle.
Exactly. Or when you watch a movie and you understand a sentence without reading the subtitles. That's a small victory. That's worth celebrating.
Oh yes, I love that feeling. I get so excited when I catch English words in movies.
When you have a conversation and the other person understands you perfectly, that's a joy. You communicated successfully.
Or when I read an article and I understand the main idea without using a dictionary every sentence.
Yes, those are all small joys in your English learning journey. They're signs of progress.
So we should notice these moments. We should appreciate them.
Absolutely. Celebrate every small win. Be proud of every step forward, no matter how small.
Instead of always focusing on what we don't know, we should also notice what we do know.
Exactly right. Focus on the progress you've made, not just the distance you still have to go.
So gratitude applies to language learning too, being thankful for what we've learned so far.
Yes, gratitude keeps us motivated. It reminds us that we are making progress, even when it doesn't feel like it.
This is so helpful, James. I feel like we've discovered something important here.
What's that?
The tips for handling a difficult life are the same tips for handling difficult English.
You're absolutely right. I didn't realize it before, but they really are the same.
Life and learning are very similar. They both have challenges. They both have ups and downs.
And we can use the same strategies to navigate both. That's beautiful.
So whether you're going through a hard time in life or struggling with English, the approach is the same.
Have hope, take small steps, connect with people, find the joys.
These principles work for so many situations.
They really do. So, Sophia, I think we should do a complete review now. Let's summarize everything we've talked about today.
Great idea. Our listeners have heard a lot of information. Let's make it clear and easy to remember.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. When life is hard, when you're going through chaos, what should you do?
Number 1, have hope and faith. Remember that difficult times are temporary. They don't last forever.
Remember the saying, sadness may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Better times are coming.
If you have faith, if you believe in God, you can pray. You can ask for strength and guidance.
Prayer can give you peace. It can remind you that you're not alone in your struggles.
Number 2, take very small steps. Don't try to fix everything at once.
Just do the next one thing. Get out of bed. Brush your teeth. Make a cup of tea. One tiny action at a time.
Small steps make big problems feel manageable. They help you move forward even when you feel stuck.
Number 3, connect with people. Don't isolate yourself when things get hard.
Call a friend, meet someone for coffee, have dinner with your family. Spend time with people who care about you.
Talk about your problems if you need to, or just laugh and enjoy each other's company.
Human connection gives us strength. It reminds us that we're not alone.
Number 4, find the small joys. Look for the good things in your day.
Notice the coffee you're drinking. Appreciate the sunshine. Enjoy a good song. Be grateful for small pleasures.
These small joys remind us that life isn't all bad. There is still beauty and goodness, even in difficult times.
And all of these tips apply to learning English too.
Yes, when English learning feels difficult, when you want to give up, remember your goal. Remember why you started.
Take small steps. Learn one word. Listen to one song. Study for 20 minutes. Don't try to learn everything at once.
Practice with people. Find a study partner. Join a conversation group. Don't learn alone.
And celebrate your progress. Notice when you understand a sentence. Feel proud when you use a new word correctly.
Find joy in the learning process itself. Language learning is a journey, not a race.
These tips are not magic. They don't make problems disappear instantly.
No, they don't, but they help us live in the middle of the chaos. They help us cope and keep moving forward.
They give us tools and strategies. They give us hope and perspective.
And remember this important truth. The hard work today is for a happy result tomorrow.
The difficulties you're experiencing now are preparing you for something better. You're growing stronger.
Every challenge makes you more resilient. Every struggle teaches you something valuable.
So don't give up. Keep going. Take one more step, one more day, one more try.
Better times are coming. The morning is coming. Joy is coming.
Wow, James, this has been such a meaningful and deep conversation. I feel so much better now than I did at the beginning.
Me too. I was feeling tired and overwhelmed when we started, but now I feel encouraged and hopeful.
That's the power of good conversation. That's the power of sharing ideas and supporting each other.
And look at the time. Our discussion has been quite long today. We've covered so much ground.
We really have. Time flies when you're having meaningful conversations like this, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. I could talk about this topic for hours, but I know we need to wrap up.
Yes, we should finish for today, but I'm so glad we had this conversation. I think it will help a lot of people.
I hope so too. I hope our listeners feel encouraged and inspired.
Well, everyone, that's all the time we have for today's episode.
Yes, thank you all so much for listening to us today. Thank you for spending this time with us.
We truly hope these tips and ideas were helpful for you. We hope you feel more equipped to handle difficult times.
And before you turn off this podcast, we have a few requests.
Please don't forget to subscribe to Speak Next English podcast channel. Hit that subscribe button.
When you subscribe, you'll get notifications whenever we release a new episode. You won't miss any of our lessons.
And subscribing really helps our channel grow. It helps us reach more English learners around the world.
If you enjoyed our talk today, if it helped you in any way, please give this episode a like. Give us a thumbs up.
That one little click makes such a difference for us. It shows us that we're making content you value.
And please, please share this episode with someone who needs to hear this message.
Share it with a friend who's going through a difficult time. Share it with someone who's struggling to learn English.
Share it with your classmates, your coworkers, your family members, anyone who might benefit from these ideas.
When you share our podcast, you're helping someone else. You're spreading knowledge and encouragement.
And we have a question for you today. We would love to read your comments and hear from you.
Yes, please go to the comment section below this episode and answer this question.
What is one thing you do when you have a difficult day? How do you cope with stress and overwhelm?
Or answer this question. What is one small joy you found today? What made you smile or feel grateful?
We're really curious to know. Everyone has different strategies and different joys. We want to hear yours.
And remember, writing in English is great practice for you. Don't worry about making mistakes in your comment.
Yes, just write what you think. Express your ideas. We'll understand you, and making mistakes is okay.
We read every single comment. We love hearing from you and learning about your experiences.
Your comments create a community. When you share your story, other people feel less alone. You might encourage someone else.
So please take a moment to write a comment, share your thoughts with us and with our community.
Thank you again for listening today, everyone. We appreciate you so much. Your support means everything to us.
Yes, we'll see you next time in our next episode. Until then, take care of yourselves.
Remember, be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You're doing better than you think.
The joy is coming in the morning. Better days are ahead. Keep hoping and keep trying.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay strong and keep learning. We believe in you.
Bye-bye. See you soon. Take small steps and find small joys every day.
Until next time, happy learning and happy living. Bye for now.
Goodbye. Remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together.